Neglecting to make the grouping election. So for taxpayers with multiple rental properties, failing to elect the grouping election for all properties, putting it into a single activity can be a very costly oversight. By default, each rental property is treated as a separate activity, requiring the taxpayer to meet material participation tests, like the 500-hour rule, for example, for each property individually. So anyone managing more than one property finds that this becomes nearly impossible. So there is the grouping election that allows taxpayers to treat all rental properties as a single activity. And once they're grouped, the taxpayer only needs to meet material participation thresholds across the whole portfolio as a whole rather than each property individually. This reduces the administrative burden and makes qualifying as a real estate professional significantly more achievable and practical. So through making this grouping election, taxpayers must file a statement with their original tax return for the year they wish this election to take effect. The election remains in place for future years unless revoked due to a material change in circumstances. So missing this election means the IRS will assess each property separately, often resulting in the disqualification of rental losses. Additionally, failing to make this election can jeopardize a taxpayer's ability to qualify for real estate professional if the rental activities are spread thinly across multiple properties. For example, if a taxpayer owns 10 properties and spends 50 hours each, they fall short of meeting the 500-hour threshold for any individual property. However, with this grouping election, those 500 hours aggregate and they meet the election. So that's a good example.